Being a student athlete is not always an easy job, especially you playing basketball while you're a grad student. It's hard to balance both sides, the academic side and the athletic side. But there's one at IUPUI, his name is Kellon Thomas. He played basketball while he's studying sports journalism program as a grad student. He also scored 1,000 points this season. It's hard to believe, right? But we will see him, and I will introduce him to you, and we will see how he did.
Kellon Thomas is the only grad student in IUPUI men's basketball team. He also the leader of this team. During the season, as a leader, he got more pressure on the court. He has responsibility to communicate either during the practice and during the game.
On these parts, Thomas goes right by him. Combs got that one.
Get you into your basic offense. Kellon Thomas on the finish.
Thomas lets a man fly by and connects on the mid-range jumper.
Good strong move, big time move.
Off the court, he also has to teach those younger players skills and being their role model.
There you go. Good move, boy. You all right? Good shot. I see, Chad. You're gonna show it like the same kind of way. You're gonna show it, you're gonna go under. It's like the rondo.
Honestly, I think Kellon's a great guy all around. He's helped me so much this year, just 1 year being here with him. On the court, he's shown me how to be a leader, what it takes to be a leader, and that it's not an easy position to be. But if you live up to take the responsibility to be a leader, it'll help you in the long run, just not with basketball, with off the court things as well.
Since he's the grad student, he also has more stress in the class than the other players.
I've seen a lot. I've seen Kellon do homework on the bus. I've seen him do homework in the hotel. I've seen him do homework in the airport. And I think, again, that goes back to, I think when our young players are watching him, I think they understand that if he's doing it, we can all do it. And to see what type of season that he had, to see that, he's how hard that he works and how disciplined he is.
At the same time, being a student athlete also offers him advantages when he's starting in this sport journalism program.
Other schools going to give a big jump as far as recruiting, as far as from that. But I think it's going to have to ultimately go to something like that just because there's too much talk about it.
Well, Kellon brings a unique perspective to our class because we're spending a semester discussing different aspects of the economics of college sports, but he's actually a participant. And he's done it in 2 different institutions, in 2 different leagues, in 2 different states. He's had a chance to observe all the things that he's observed.
I kind of really enjoyed the communication side when I studied other teams and cover other teams' sports and stuff like that. And so doing sports journalism, I thought it would give me like the next step as far as being a sports writer and hopefully being able to cover basketball at the high school level and college level one day. Indianapolis is a great, center for a lot of great sports, so I think it's really good.
While season has ended, Kellon will graduate from IUPUI Sport Journalism grad program, and he decides to chase his dream on basketball. He has signed a contract with an agent and plans to play basketball overseas.
It's like, oh man, Kellon's our entertainment. What are we gonna do now? We travel with Kellon. We go to all the games. He's our entertainment. So, yeah, I guess maybe he might just have to go overseas and play, so we can have that again.
Yeah, that was a defining moment that night because that's when you really sinks in. Okay, this is it. It's the final walk. Final game, you start to see that finality to it. So, yeah, it's been a long time coming. Most of his life we've been doing something with him in sports or helping him do something in sports, academia-wise, or whatever the case may be. But the travel side has always been a part of it. So.
Yeah, we've pretty much seen all
Correct.
the United States with basketball.
So we kind of owe him a little bit too. The choice is doing that or joining the real life society, which means a 9-to-5 job and punching a ticket. And, you know, as young people, you always have time for that.
And so, even though I couldn't convince my mother, I know I convinced my father. I know that was because he knew that both of them have prepared me for it. So I think they really played a huge part in my life.
I think it'll be hard for me to see him go overseas, but if that's what he wants, I'm all for it.
And this is Wuzhancheng reporting.